James Dewey Watson is an American molecular biologist, geneticist, and zoologist, best known as a co-discoverer of the structure of DNA in 1953 with Francis Crick. Watson was born in Chicago, Illinois on April 6, 1928, as the only son of James D. Watson and Jean Mitchell. Young Watson's entire boyhood was spent in Chicago, where he attended for 8 years Horace Mann Grammar School and for 2 years South Shore High School. Watson graduated ahead of his peers and would enroll at the University of Chicago at the age of 15 in 1943. Sharing his father's fascination for birdwatching, he considered majoring in ornithology. In 1947, he received his Bachelor's in Science degree in zoology. During this time, his boyhood interest in birdwatching would mature into a serious interest in genetics. Watson would leave Chicago in 1947 to become a graduate student at Indiana University. In the spring of 1951, Watson would meet Maurice Wilkins and see for the first time the X-ray diffraction pattern of crystalline DNA. This greatly stimulated him to change the direction of his research towards the structural chemistry of nucleic acids and proteins. Fortunately, this proved possible when Salvador Luria, an Italian-born microbiologist and Watson's doctoral advisor at Indiana University, arranged for him to work at the Cavendish Laboratory in Cambridge, where he started work in early October of 1951. Here, Watson would soon meet Crick and discover their common interest in solving the DNA structure.
The Cavendish shop was to build us some tin models, and that took too long. And, finally in desperation, I made some out of cardboard. I began moving them around, and I wanted an arrangement, where I had a big and a small molecule, and so how did you do it? Somehow you had to form link bonds. So here's A, and here's T, and I wanted this hydrogen to point directly at this nitrogen. So I had something like this. Oh. So then I went to the pair, and I wanted this nitrogen to point to this one. And I went like this. Whoa, they look the same. And you can put one right on top of the other. We knew we could just, even if we go up to the ceiling, we were building a tiny fraction of a molecule. 100 of million of these base pairs in one molecule, all fitting into this wonderful symmetry which we saw, the morning of February 28th, 1953.